Hi, Joe Doyle here. As a former bricklayer turned property investor, I would not be where I am today if I didn't first learn the art of business. Nowadays, a big part of my life is helping other tradesmen succeed with their business by sharing my knowledge, insights and experience. Welcome to the Tradesman Support Group podcast. Boom, we're live. So myself and Alan were just having a little chat here before the camera come on. Alan, introduce yourself and tell the lads who you are and why they should be doing business with you.
Hi guys, Allen Lawlor here from Process Print Promotions. We are at the moment currently doing a workwear bundle. We print on anything and everything, the promotional and print items. But at the moment we're doing a workwear bundle, which seems to be going extremely well. It's helping us stay alive, as it were.
Brilliant.
With all the coronavirus stuff going on.
Yeah. The workwear bundle, and it's motoring well.
It's going well. It's going well. You have to get me. Like, I have to say, that's down to your good self, because you had advised me on to do something like that, and it's got a few doors open now for me at this stage. You know. Brilliant.
That's good. Yeah. And the one thing it's kind of important there, Alan, that when we tap onto something that's working, that we don't just sit on it and we just plow on. You know. That's what
100%.
That's what we must do. You know. We're now doing workwear bundles, right? Where do you see is the biggest challenge for yourself right now?
The biggest challenge for me right now is getting fucking business in, because the coronavirus has stopped everything. Literally, like, we've had lots of jobs cancelled. As I spoke to you last week, it just became all of a sudden frightening, because the stuff that we normally we'd have a normal everyday stuff that will keep us going just stopped. Everything is fucking stopped, and the cancellation of Paddy's Day it killed it as well, you know. My biggest challenge at the moment is most businesses are afraid to order, are stopping to order. So that's where we're ploughing ahead now with the workwear.
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Do you honestly believe that most businesses are afraid to order, or hold on? Do you believe that that's a fact, or do you believe that's an opinion?
It's fact.
Okay, right. So let's say we take that as fact, right? So within that, most business, and I know we kind of had this chat the other day, within that, most businesses, what part of them are not afraid to order? Which sector of business?
At the moment, the builders.
Yeah. So even, can you see that kind of logic that I would have like, you rang me the other day, and you know there was a little bit of a panic that we like, right, let's fix this, and I'm like, okay, right, Joe, think about this. How can we fix this? And I always just think in layers. It's just, my mind works. I heard someone saying the other day, I can hear colours, they said. And I was like, that's actually mad, because when people do be talking to me about their business, I'm seeing layers, you know. You saying to me, you know, again, I know we had this conversation, but I just want to say it to the lads listening, right? Most people have stopped ordering. I'm like, right, so I just see this big box and it has on it most people, right? By definition, some people are not. Because if it was all people, it was all people, right? And if Alan was to say 100%. It was all people, that would be a lie, because Alan doesn't know all people, right? This is me. No. This is my mind dissecting this as we're chatting the other day. So picture this box. Yeah. Most of the people are here, but there's a sliver of people here, right? Let's take these guys. Who are these guys? These are the builders. What can Alan sell them? Well, he can definitely sell them what he's already at the fucking selling them, right? Because he knows they want that. But he has to make it attractive, you know. So, and that's what you're doing. You went back and just followed up with these guys, yeah? Yeah, brilliant. What I would do that I haven't seen you doing, and I don't know why I don't see any of your ads there, and I must actually keep an eye on them. What I would do is I would have a Corona special. I'm telling you now, a Corona special, just for the crack, you know. Just to get people to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is like, we've got some ideas here for some little marketing that's coming up, right? You'll see what's going on, right? Let's keep this clean, right? Because there's ladies in the group here, right? But
100%, yeah.
The standards that we have to obey when we're putting stuff on Facebook, because our page will get banned, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't have to obey them standards on WhatsApp, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, let's do something that's a bit, you know, that you wouldn't get away with on Facebook, and let's do it on WhatsApp, and just let's see what happens, you know. And
okay,
that's what we were saying. Now I know someone's going to give me grief if I'm sending you know, pictures of bleeding women's tits to lads, and then it's a 3-second video of a woman's tits, and then it's like me saying, "Here, by the way, you having problems getting paid in your business," you know, just to attract their attention, you know, because I can't do that on Facebook. But this is this is what we need to do. You know, what would happen if you gave away a free box of Corona with every €200 order?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we just have to be a little bit clever about it, you know?
Yeah.
And literally, you know, go in and put, again, I just use this dummy that you have in your office, because just go in and put, buy 4 or 5 boxes of Corona and stand them up next to him and say, look what he has here for us today, you know? I seen a very good video of that years ago, right? And it just kind of stuck in my head. And look, to be honest, most of the stuff that I'm talking about, I've experienced it myself or I've seen it somewhere. I don't make this stuff up, you know? But do you ever see that punch bag that you get, but it's actually the shape of a man's head and his body? Do you ever see that?
That's right. Yeah. I've seen those. Yeah.
So Grant Cardone, right? You know Grant. You've heard me talking about him a few times.
Yeah.
He made this video. He had his arm around him, right? And he said, "See this dude here? He's a dummy." He said he's in this gym every single day. Most people that come into this gym are millionaires, and he never does anything. He never even says anything. He never even capitalizes on the potential that's in the room with him. He just sits here and he lets people beat him up all day. He said, "At least he's a dummy, but what's your excuse?" No, something like that. Like that, most people are just like letting the world push them around. I thought that's actually very good, you know. Whereas if you've got your friend there, whatever his name is, I know I always call him Sergio the last day.
Sergio,
you know? Yeah. So we need to capitalise on him just to get a bit of banter out of it, you know.
Yeah.
But I think definitely, like, did you see our woman selling the surgical masks in town? €3 each or 2 for a £5.
I already seen that today, actually.
Yeah, exactly. So really what I need to be doing, right, and Carl is listening here now because we have to get him to do this for me, but we need to have 4 or 5 videos done up, right, that are very useful and insightful, but they don't need to be topical. But I can just throw something that's topical right in front of the video for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then broadcast it out. And you'd probably get away with that on Facebook, but you wouldn't. But some of the stuff you wouldn't be able to send on Facebook, you know.
No, you definitely get banned. Like that wouldn't be that'd be a no.
What's this here? What's that say? They're selling masks. What's that say? Fuck's sake, man! There's 150 quid for a face mask. Obviously, that's for hundreds of them, is it? There's mad stuff going on. But you know what I'm actually thinking there, right? I know I'm going off topic here, Alan, right? I think that there's going to be a boom happen really soon. I was at home last night, right? And I had a shit day of a load of deals going on. They're all grinding to a halt. People were screaming at me looking for money. I have the money there. I can't access it from the solicitor, all this sort of stuff. Turn on the telly, Corona.
Yeah,
Let somebody Corona. I'm like, you know what? There's always something. Did you ever see that film Men in Black?
Can I just stop you there, Joe?
Go for it, yeah.
Because I've been taking like I say lessons or listening to what all the things you've been saying.
Yeah.
Look, in a crisis, let's go a different route.
Yeah.
At the moment, I put a package together
for
brilliant. James.
Yeah.
With our towels and our wipes and our gloves and all this sort of thing. And they only sent it out last night, and I've gotten good traction off it already this morning. So
this is sanitisation for the gyms.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes, 100%. It keeps the customers coming into the gym. I'm giving them, because I'm dealing with all sorts of. I'm dealing with hygiene people. So one of the guys I met up with him last night, he showed me all the stuff that we can get. It's all antibacterial. So the package is being put together.
I'm delighted to hear that. I'm delighted to hear that.
Last night, and I got a good feedback on it this morning as well. So people, these lads want to keep people coming into the gyms, so they're gonna have to think outside the box and do exactly what I've just sent on to them, and at the same time advertising, you know. So
send it to me, and I'll send it to my guy that I go to the gym. Right? It's actually so weird that you're telling me that now, and I'm happy to hear that. I only went back to the gym last week because I was off for a few weeks, you know, since the baby, right? I had to kind of realign the schedule, and I was in the gym there today, and there's a couple of little hand sanitizers up, right? But I'm thinking, as I'm there, now my gym, you only pay in, like it's one-to-one gym, one-to-one training all the time, right? And I would really like to see the trainer being in there 10 minutes beforehand, cleaning the place down.
100%.
Because I actually said to her, are you getting people not coming here because of this stuff? And if I would have gone in there this morning and she would have had a packet of wipes and she was going around cleaning the handles of the machines, I'd be working on the basis that I'd make the assumption she's doing that all the time.
Yeah.
And I would be even happier in what I see there. So I think you're bang on the money there. I think you're bang on the money. How much is that package?
I'm running it at the moment at roughly, like I just have to finalise things on the process, but I've told the guy it's between 10 and 12 euros for the package.
All right, and how many of them will each gym need to buy?
And you go look at one. I've already been on to one fella this morning. So I'm taking 100 of them.
Okay, and who takes these packet? Like, do they give them to their customers?
Well, that's up to themselves. After the way I texted to him was, look, you want to keep your customers coming in, you're going to have to go that extra mile.
What's in it? What's in the package?
What's in the package is you've got a bag, a drawstring bag.
Yeah.
You have a towel, a hand towel. You can use it for wiping it. You've got the spray.
Yeah.
What else? And then we put in a couple of pairs of gloves. You know, the normal gloves that you use that you see in a hospital or in a kitchen or whatever.
Yeah, surgical gloves. Yeah.
Surgical gloves. That's the one.
And who's using these? The customers or the staff?
From what I'm getting from him, I think it's going to be the customers.
Okay, so can we sell them a package for 150 or 200 quid?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Like a package that you give to the gym, and the gym use to clean the stuff.
100%, no problem at all.
That's what I think you should be doing. And you know, you're selling it for 12 quid. How much does it cost for that?
To make up the whole package?
Yeah.
Again, I'm in negotiations with that at the moment, so
Fiver.
I'll be roughly around that sort of price, yeah.
Right, so like let's just say you throw a fiver, it's 7 quid on it. Yeah. So, you know, is it easier to 7 by 100 is 700 quid you're going to make on that, yeah? What can you put together that you can make close to that so that you don't have to make as many sales?
Yeah, I'm with you, yeah.
You know, just to go one better on that.
Of course, yeah.
I was going to say something to you there before I interrupted myself. What was I going to say to you? But that's...
I've literally thrown myself into this last night and I said, here, look, these fellas want to keep customers going. Let's go a different direction altogether.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was saying to you. I was listening to this and that and it's bullshit, right? But like, does the Men in Black film where they kidnap Will Smith to bring him in and induct him into the Men in Black, whatever that name is, right? They say, listen, we need your help because there's aliens trying to take over Earth, and he has a big freak out. What? There's aliens trying to take over the planet, you know? And your man says to him, I think it's actually Tommy Lee Jones says to him, listen, there's always someone trying to take over the planet. Like, relax. This is our job. But like, today it's Corona. A few weeks ago, it was Iran and Trump, remember?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. Before that, it was Iran and fucking Korea. Or not Iran and Korea, Trump and Korea, yeah? Before that, then we had the impeachment stuff. Then we had the politicians. Some people are panicking that if Sinn Féin are going to get into power, they're going to squeeze the life out of business owners, back and forth, right? How many worries have we been portrayed, or how many worries have we been subjected to in the media since the start of the year?
Oh, there's fucking loads.
There's always something.
Sort of shite going on. So even this thing, I reckon, is a big fucking load of bull. But anyway, look, it's
there's no harm in being careful about it, anyways.
Yeah, but the whole thing about it is it's creating panic.
Yes. So when there's panic created,
and it's making business stop as well.
Yeah, but when there's panic created, if we can try and turn something the opposite way, we will do well over. You know,
that's the direction they're going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would think. You know. So yeah, look, let's just jump in and have a chat just about a few things, right? So the workwear bundle is going well, yeah. Right. Let's talk about that for a minute, right? And you know, the silly question that I do ask people, but it's serious, is like, you know, let's just say the only thing Alan has in his life is the workwear bundle, right? So my question is, why does Alan not have another £1 million in the bank, right? And the important word there being another, because we don't know if you have or haven't currently, right? But why do we not have a...
I can answer that fairly handy.
You don't... Look at this. You know what? We'll keep a little bit of intrigue in that there, Alan, for anybody listening in, right? We'll keep them guessing, yeah? But like,
yeah, go on.
As we pair it back, right? Alan only does one thing. He sells workwear bundles, right? Why does he not have £1 million in the bank? He doesn't have it in the bank for either one of two reasons. Either he didn't produce enough sales, or he produced enough sales and he spent all the money, right? Sorry, not... He either had it and spent it, or he never had it before, right? So if we'll work on the basis that he never had it before, why did he never have it before? It's one of two reasons. Either he done so many sales, but there was no profit on them, or he was doing enough. He was doing sales to make profit, but he didn't do enough to make that level of profit, right? So at this point in time, we can assume that you didn't do millions and millions of euros worth of sales and make zero profit. You are doing sales and making profit, but you're not doing it at the volume to warrant £1,000,000 profit in the company, yeah?
100%.
Right. So now, and this is my mind now, this is like an upside down pyramid, right? And the bottom of it is the £1,000,000, and then there's 2 blocks at the top, and it's either left or right. You had it and spent it, or else never had it before. And on the right, it's never had it before, and then it opens into 2 more blocks, yeah? Either doing millions of work with no profit, or making profit on the work, just not doing enough, right? So we now know that he's making profit on the work, just not doing enough, right? So then we need to bring it back in. Why is he not doing more? Is the market not there? Is he not getting the inquiries, or does he not have the manpower, right? So let's look at the manpower. Is your people in your office, in your premises, 100% flat to the mat every day of the week?
No.
Okay, so it's not manpower issue right now. Let's look at the other one. He's not getting... No, okay, so are you closing every single inquiry that you get, or are you not getting enough inquiries?
I would say not getting enough.
Right, okay. So can you see the logic where we're going here, right? Let's just assume you're closing everything, right? Yeah. Or let's say the opposite. We're getting thousands of inquiries, but we're not getting the business. We're pricing ourselves out of the market. That's a closing issue, right? At this point, it's not a closing issue. It's a leads issue. We're not getting enough leads, right? And the leads are not coming in because we're not getting enough inquiries, right? Why are we not getting enough inquiries? Is it because everybody knows who Allen and Process Print is and don't want to deal with him because they don't trust him, or is it because they don't know him?
I would say it would be don't know me. They
don't know you. Yeah, exactly, right. So why do they not know you? Is it because you don't have enough inward veins of work flowing to the business, or you have them flowing but they're just not effective?
You don't have enough inward veins to the business.
Right. So how many do you have?
Inward veins?
Yeah.
Well, you've got your usual suspects like Google ads.
Yeah.
SEOs, Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah, so you're doing the usual, right? So if we look at that, so we've got 2 options now, right? Either we create more, or we maximise what we're already using. So what would you suggest is the best course of action?
To be quite honest with you, the last conversation you were saying that to maximise what we have.
Yes, and that's and if you notice here that we haven't specifically really referenced your product because it makes it the same business. The same process applies to everyone. So we're not maximising what we have, right? So how much did you spend on Facebook ads in the month of February, for example?
Oh, so I'd say roughly about £1,000, let's say.
Okay. Now, how much money did you make off the back of that ad spend?
Not a whole lot.
Okay, give me a number.
I would say I broke even.
Okay, so we got £1,000 back. So, that's £1,000 profit or £1,000 in sales?
In sales.
Okay, so you didn't, because if you're working on 40%, you probably only got £400, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you lost money, right? So on that basis, I know Facebook ads work, right? And I would be very adamant that they work for your business as well, yeah?
Right, yeah.
So I would suggest that we maximise that one thing before we go into something else. Right. So now, and again, if we're chunking up here, we're breaking it down. So we're looking at adding new veins or maximising what we have. We're saying, no, we're not going to add new veins. We're going to maximise what we have. So we currently got 4 of them: Facebook, Instagram, whatever else. Right. Let's pick one of them.
SEOs, etc.
Yeah. Let's pick one of them. Okay. So are we doing this wrong, or are we doing it right? Well, if we're doing it right and you're making money, okay, but maybe it's just there's not enough there. Or are we doing it right? Actually, there's 3 ways you could probably look at this. Are we doing it right? Are we doing it wrong? Or are we just not doing enough of it? Right? So you spent £1,000, so I think it's safe to say we're doing enough of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we doing it right? I don't think so, because you should be able to get a better result than that, right? So the beautiful thing here is we're doing it wrong. Right?
Yeah.
Because if we're doing it wrong, we can fix it and we can get better at it, right?
100%.
So we need to look at the metrics, right? So for me, the only true metrics that I want from anybody, the only true metrics that are worth counting other than a sale is how many people have I got their contact details for, yeah? So what are you trying to do with your ad? Are you trying to sell with your ad? Or are you trying to introduce yourself to people with your ad?
Well, we've basically been just trying to sell with the ad, but well, I think there's the lads were like the guys I've been using it for the Facebook has been pixelating it that we can get emails from them as well, you know. So it's kind of it's more selling,
right?
To be honest.
Okay, so it's selling. So when you're asking somebody, so it's just like walking up to the bar and just saying, right, love, come on, I'm at the looking at you from across the way, grab your jacket, we're going, yeah?
You pulled.
Yeah, and she tells you to fuck off, and you go to the next one, you go to the next one, you go to the next one, right? Your conversion rate will be a lot lower there, yeah?
Of course, yeah.
Right? So if you break that down even more, let's go up and just say hello. And there's 100 amazing women, and you say hello to them all, and only 10% of them tell you to fuck off this time, yeah? Now you got 90 of them you can talk to, right? You say hello, they say hello back. You can have a conversation. Eventually, you give them something for free, yeah? You might buy them a drink, yeah? Right? Or you might give them an opportunity. And that's how I always break it down into the whole dating scene, right? You give them something for free, and then you ask for the number, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you leave. And geez, fair play to your man, he's all right, wasn't he? You know, he wasn't bleeding, trying to hump me leg like a Jack Russell and he's only in the door 2 minutes, yeah? But it's the same in marketing, do you understand?
Oh, here we go with it, yeah.
So now you've got the phone numbers, right? And then you can ring them. They're already qualified, you know who they are, whatever else. You can ring them and talk to them. And that's when we need... Now, but this is where the work comes in, and this is where most people just kind of shy away from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And this will work in any industry at all whatsoever, you know? So give them something free. And this is... I'm being 100% genuine when I say this, Charles, right? Sometimes I'd be running a promotion and I'm trying to make sales, right? And I say to myself, who the fuck's going to buy this on me, yeah? And I'm scooting around, right? And I'm ringing them up and I'm trying to sell stuff to people, yeah? Then sometimes I take a step back and I'm like, actually, who really needs this? Who is going to be at a disadvantage if I don't offer them the opportunity for this? And that just shifts my thinking, do you know what I'm saying? So I'm out there trying to connect with people that will genuinely be at a disadvantage if they don't buy my product or service. And then when it comes to me selling them, I really want them to buy because I really believe that what I have for them will improve their life or improve their situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, you know, people are going to be going out spending 120, 130 quid on a pair of Snickers trousers that you believe you can match them for a fraction of the price with a non-branded product, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So, there you go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the purpose of the marketing campaign should not be to create sales, but should be just to collect data.
Yeah.
So the question.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
Right.
Yeah,
so the question is, how
do we collect that data?
Sorry, how do we collect it? Yeah. So you know the gorgeous chick at the bar, you're buying her a gargle, and she's giving you her phone number. Yeah. She's probably gonna give you a wrong number. But you've got 90 other people that have agreed that have said hello to you, so you might get 50 real numbers from them, yeah? Right? So what can you give, what can Process Print give to somebody as a reward for them giving you their number? So you can give them a chance to win something, or else you can give them something that costs you small money, but has a high value.
Well, we actually have like I don't know whether this is possibly going to work. We have I was speaking to Shane, and we're planning on running a competition.
Yes. And
basically, what it is, it's a full set of DeWalt power tools and a workwear bundle. So and obviously Shane is the man for the Facebook end of it. He's going to collect. I should hopefully collect data and names and numbers. I think that's the way for what you're just talking about is that's what
100% right. Now here's
the pipeline already.
Here's the thing. Why is it in the pipeline? Why is it not done?
Oh, just we're putting it together to make it look more presentable because I've got my ideas and a couple of things and Shane's putting it. So we're basically brainstorming as a word at the moment, so to get it right, you know.
Right. So I done a brainstorming yesterday with a guy. While he was here, Patrick Flanagan. We spoke about the competition, the way to run it.
Yeah.
And he done it 5 minutes after we got off the phone. He didn't do it the way I would have done it myself, but he done it. Then I gave him some feedback. Yeah. He tweaked it. Boom.
Perfect.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Which way would you do it?
So, okay, I would go back to something topical. So the only so let me just give you the kind of the science of it, if that's even the right word, right? Number one, now bear in mind, Alan, probably before you got to know me, I gave away thousands of euro on my Facebook page. I used to give away €500 notes, yeah? And I gave away loads of iPads, literally loads of iPads. They were over in PC World saying, what are you doing with all these iPads, right? And the iPad was like $420, I think it was, right, at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured out I could buy a Samsung tablet for half the price of an iPad, but I had the same perceived value in the client's eyes. Does that make sense? In the winner's eyes. Yeah. Make sense?
Of course, yeah.
So that was a learning curve for me, right? But the problem was the only eligibility you needed to win the tablet was you needed to enter the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays you only allow people to enter the competition who are in your target audience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So how do we go about that, right? We've got a couple of ways you can go about it. We can show something to determine if these people are in your target audience, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do a retargeting ad. So the only people that see the ad with the competition is people that are already in your audience, yeah?
Yeah.
So how do we go about that, right? And like the beautiful thing here is, Alan, is when you get people to kind of tell you that what they need, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they tell you what you need, you pick one as a winner, and then you reward the other entrants with a discount.
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what we done yesterday with Patrick, actually, yeah, he made a little bit of a mess up of it, but it was a good attempt, like. So I said to him, right, he put everything out in the one go. I said, put a picture of the bag of firewood. Well, he put the picture up, the bag of firewood, said, win a free bag of firewood, share and tag your friend. And he said something along the lines of then, and free kindling for people that enter, or something like that. I'll have to I can't remember, right? But basically, what I was saying to him was, when they didn't win, you give them a call. And you say, thanks for entering the competition. I'll give you a free bag of kindling the next time you're buying firewood. Which was like, I think he said it was 12 quid he was giving away. That was costing him 2 or something like that.
Right, yeah.
So as a thank you for entering the competition, they get something. So how do we do this, right? How do we do it? We need to get, the instruction needs to be, you're going to show this to anybody, and the instructions needs to be, tag a business owner who would like this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you're showing it to anybody, but it's tag a business owner who would like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? And then when the business owner, when they get tagged, we have to do something then. We have to... so all the public is going to tag the business owner, yeah?
Yeah.
They're the people that's going to buy your product, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So the Facebook network has brought these people to your page, yeah?
Yeah.
So then what we need to do after that is we need to put a call to action. We need to put a call to action to get these guys to do something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tag a business owner who would like to win this. If you are a business owner, tagged in this post, write your company name. Make sense?
Yep.
Right.
Writing the sounds you're talking to me.
Yeah, write your company name. So the network of people is bringing the people to your page. The business owners are, write your name or write your profession. Write your name, write your profession. You can come up with the wording on that, right?
I know, yeah.
Then they're putting the company. Then they're putting the company name. No harm for you to have a little whiteboard in the office, yeah, with Sergio standing on front for wearing the work gear, and the board on the back with everybody's name on it, just for a bit of crack, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have Sergio carrying the box of Corona beer, yeah, just for a bit of banter. Win this plus this, yeah. Win this plus this, you know. And you could have the DeWalt drill on top of the
Well, that's what I'm saying.
box of beer.
We have a full set of DeWalt work stuff, like, you know. So it's.
But why are you putting the work? Is it, when you say work stuff, is it tools or workwear?
It's tools.
How much is that costing?
Power tools. There's roughly about €500 worth of power tools there.
Right. You would be better off, in my opinion, giving away one tool.
Right.
5 times rather than giving 5 away at once.
Cool.
Because you
Sounds better to me.
Yeah, because you can do it. So now I'm actually looking in my office here, Alan. I've got the DeWalt cordless over there that I bought for a competition. And I never gave it away. I just kept it and bought another one then, right? Because it was handy to keep, right? But at DeWalt, you ask anybody how much is the DeWalt cordless, they'll say it's about 300 or 400 quid. You can buy them for less than 100 quid. But the perceived value here, like DeWalt is the Marks and Spencer's brand of the tools, you know.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So whereas people didn't see a Samsung tablet as a lesser product than an Apple iPad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas somebody, if you're giving away like I don't know, some bleeding Milwaukee or Metabo or something like that, even Makita, like they're all right, like, you know, I take one, but the DeWalt is different. So, you know, let's do that and make sure and collect the leads. And how are you going to collect the names? Are you going to message these people directly? Or is Shane going to give them a link to let them opt in, or what is the story? Yeah,
well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, which is, like, I'm looking to you to see which would you've obviously done this before, so which is the best way? Get Shane to let a link come up and, you know, put your email address or work. You know,
I would probably message them directly myself. You know that. Hey man, thanks for commenting on my competition. What line of work you in? What size boots are you? If you're giving away boots.
I think it's got like an automatic reply for some of the people that do get on as well. So that will kind of.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, Alan. Like, now look, I just believe that talking to a human, like what you're trying to do here is build a relationship, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So you may as well start that relationship at the start.
Yeah. So you're better off would you be better off getting a phone? Obviously, getting a phone number then, really, rather than an email address.
Well, you see, like, come here, listen. I was sending out hundreds of emails and people were barely opening them, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas if you get a phone, even if you get the company name, chances are on their Facebook page they will have the phone number and you can just ring them.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little bit of work on it, and it's not like. It's not money for nothing, like, it's not work for nothing. Like, it's work, but it works, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course. I prefer to speak to people anyway, rather than, because, like, we've done all that MailChimp, as I said before, the mailing and sending out flyers and all that sort of thing. It doesn't work, you know. Yeah,
just ring the people is what I'd say.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's the best thing, if we can get as you say, like, we get the business name perfect, and then we can go chase the number after that and just give them a call.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, that's what I'd be thinking.
Build up that relationship, yeah, perfect.
But like, why not just get going there today? So look at your instruction to your Facebook ad person should be, get me phone numbers.
That's it, exactly, yeah, 100%.
That's really it. Get me phone numbers, you know, or get me in contact with people who are willing to give me their phone number. Yeah. And you can just go from there, then, you know.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Because, like, as I say, we can get on to. It's better to speak to a person and just depending on an email. 100%, I agree with you there.
Yeah, and just see where it goes from there. Then, you know. That's what I would be thinking, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So listen, why don't you go and get that live? When do you think you can get that live, boy?
I should be able to get it. Look, I'm going to go out. I'm actually going to hang up with you. I'm going to give Shane a ring because he's running all that stuff for me at the moment, and I'll have the same conversation with him and see how quick he can get it up for me then. Well,
he's at the bin listening here. Are you still here, Shane? Give us a thumbs up if you're here, man. He's at the bin listening here on this, which is ideal because you can see the whole thing kind of coming together.
Exactly.
In our head, you know.
I don't have this. Shane, get it sorted with you.
Just do it, man. Yeah, exactly. But I suppose, like, the more of a definite outcome that you can give him, the more he can deliver for you.
100%, yeah.
That's all we
100%.
think, you know. But look,
Yeah.
crack on with that and send us an email for Thursday and we'll go from there then. Is that fair enough?
Excellent. No problem
Right.
at all, Joe.
Cheers, man.
Appreciate
Take
it.
it easy. Bye-bye.
Cheers for everything. Thanks
Thank
a lot,
you.
Joe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So guys, we have now reached the end of our 30-minute episode. Thank you very much for listening in today. If you are struggling with any aspect of your business, do not suffer in silence. All good business owners learn from the mistakes of others, and trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes before getting to where I am today. You can ask me any questions you have by reaching out to me and messaging me on Facebook by searching for the Tradesman Support Group by Joe Doyle. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.